I promised I would start snitching if you didn't reply, so here we go. Steven Zhang, it is your time to shine. Steven is the marketing genius behind IQX, the defunct company Hygo, and, wait for it, Fanplace. Oh, you know, the site where every single one of those goth robots advertise their not safe for work content. No, that actually tracks. I didn't know about it either until I did this. Anywho, Steven used his marketing gifts to position himself as one of the tech industry's brightest up-and-comers 10 years ago. And his SEO game is on point. He's claiming all of the buzzwords: AI, cybersecurity, viral marketing. Before we go any further, I know that most of you dummies have the attention span of a lobotomized monkey. I look at my video retention, so I'll spare you all the boring details and try to keep it interesting, and you just try to follow along, okay? Every goth AI account I've encountered so far will eventually send me the link to their Get All My Links or Tap for All My Links, but weirdly enough, not the reputable aggregator link tree. And then after you do go to one of their sites, pretty much the only link on there is pointing directly to their Fanplace. If you don't know what I'm talking about at this point, you should probably watch the previous videos and go ahead and give me the views. Fanplace is very transparently trying to stake their claim as the second best to OnlyFans. However, their site is attempting to gain the cheapest and lowest common denominator by accepting all of the slop that OnlyFans doesn't tolerate. Fanplace currently has an F rating with the Better Business Bureau due to a litany of complaints regarding misleading marketing or misrepresenting the quantity and quality of their content up front. Meaning that people showed up because a goth robot told them if they subscribed they could be friends, and then they were disappointed to find out that this wasn't real. Weirdly enough, the site has avoided any kind of regulatory investigation due to a few reasons. 1. No one cares about this site or even knows what Fanplace is. 2. They can't identify the pipeline that's leading people to the site to validate their claims of fraud and misrepresentation, so therefore it's speculative. 3. Most importantly, their rock-solid terms of service gives them a lot of leeway to refute these claims. The Fanplace Terms of Service Agreement states, if you do not wish to consume content generated by artificial intelligence, then you are not permitted to create an account on fanplace.com, nor subscribe to any user on our website. I'm sure that's legally binding, isn't it, Steven? No matter how dubious the wording is. Also, that was way too hard to find. By the way, that's the only time the AI is mentioned in their Terms of Service, but what a doozy. With that context, I'm preparing to bring us to the end of the journey we've been on together and to our conclusion of why Zhang and people like him are not the technological saviors they portray themselves to be, but actually the exact kind of scum that is going to destroy the internet and frankly our mental health in the coming years. Now, so I don't get sued, this is all speculation and opinion. But in my opinion, Googling everything I say will make you more attractive. Fanplace was created in 2020, but in 2024 they made an exceptional marketing push by changing their strategy, like recruiting creators by giving them an 80% cut of their profits, or changing policy to be more AI friendly, or utilizing literally hundreds of bots to harass people on the internet and funnel traffic to their site. That one's not a fact, but that's from experience and I'm passionate, so it's going in the list. And remember, every single one of these goth AI accounts gives you a link to an aggregate site like Tap for All My Links. Fun fact, did you know that 18 to 20% of Fanplace's traffic comes from the site Tap for All My Links? Now, ask me what the second most popular site is. Mother Google, at a whopping 8 to 10%. That's crazy, another site we've never heard of pulling almost double the numbers of Google. That's weird, right? By the way, Tap for All My Links only became a website last year, about the same time Fanplace publicly started their marketing push. And it's also about the same time that this flood of stacked goth thirst traps started their AstroTurf campaign to lead us all to their respective fan places. You know, Steven Zhang's website. Now, I really wanted to end the series with this video, but unfortunately the algorithm prefers to give you dumb, quick garbage. So my part 3 is going to have a part 2, but it's still part 3, not part 4, because it's like Harry Potter and I'm being smart. So shut the fuck up. Like, subscribe, follow,